How would it change your life if by the end of today you woke up with $1,000? And just like clockwork, you profited another $1,000 24 hours from now, and an extra $1,000 the next day? And day after day, you watched your bank balance grow fatter and fatter. Listen very closely to what I'm about to tell you, because I guarantee this will be the most important video of your life. My name is Sonia Lewis, lead developer of the Profit Hacker System. This system has made members of our inner circle over $3,000 a day, with our top guys making up to $5,000 per day in pure profit. Here's Jason, and in the last 2 weeks, Jason raked in $22,853.15 in profits. His new ride is pretty nice, isn't it? This is Joanna, and last week she made $7,924.11 using my system, all while laying out on a beautiful boat enjoying champagne and strawberries. And here's a snap of one of the new vacation homes one of our top members, Mark Lee, just bought. Last week, he invited us all over for an inner circle blowout party. Oh, the stories I could tell you. But anyway, I don't show you this to brag. I show you this so you understand right off the bat that this is the real deal. So you finally won't have to suffer through another one of those bogus trading systems or affiliate marketing hacks you see scammers peddling all over the internet. But still, if you're anything like me, you have your doubts. You need to see it to believe it. Because let's face it, talk is cheap. I get it, you're naturally skeptical, and I bet your skepticism has made you miss out on a few important opportunities in the past. So I need you to listen carefully for the next 10 minutes. Seriously, shut your door, turn off your phone, and avoid all distractions. Because this will only happen once in your lifetime. And if you miss out, you'll spend the rest of your life kicking yourself for letting this slip between your fingers like quicksand. And when I say quicksand, I mean it, because I must warn you, this video won't be up for long. In just 24 hours, or maybe even in the next 12 hours, it'll be gone. So that you know without a shadow of a doubt that this is the only system in the world that has managed to hack the stock market using a secret loophole, I'm going to do something that's never been done before. I'm about to give you a short demonstration of this incredible profit-pumping system live and in action. All right, so here I am logged into the platform live. As you can see, the time is now 15:44. So I'm going to deposit only $250 into my account. You can see that my balance is now $250. Okay, now all I have to do is turn on auto trading, choose the risk level and investment amount and click on save. The special algorithm gets into gear and works its magic, so you can just sit back and watch the trades come in. Isn't it exciting? It never gets old. Okay, so I'll come back 2 hours later so you can see where we're at. All right, so now I'm back 2 hours later. I let the Profit Hacker system run on its own, and there is now $312.50 in my account. I mean, who makes money this easily? This means I have already profited $62.50 in 2 hours without doing a thing. I'll change my investment amount to $100 and click Save again. Now I'll just set my timer and come back 5 hours from now. Okay, we're back, and wow, there's $540.50 in my account, all generated from the highly sophisticated automatic trades of the Profit Hacker System software. My initial investment of just $250 has more than doubled. Okay, it's been another 3 hours and I've logged back into the account. I now have $920.50 sitting in my account. So as you can see, in just 10 hours, I made a spectacular $670.50 on my tiny initial investment of $250. So, as you can imagine, this system has made me an extremely wealthy woman. Now, I bet you're just dying to know how much money I have. Well, instead of just telling you, let me show you. I'm going to log in live to my bank account. And here you'll see that I have $1,281,991.34. And that's just one of my accounts. Even if you busted your ass at your job every day for the rest of your life, you would never even see that kind of money. Is that the kind of future you want to have? Isn't it time for a drastic change? By now you're seeing the possibilities, but you must be wondering, where the heck did you get a hold of this system? And is this even legal? Well, for starters, yes, this is 100% legal. This system has been approved and verified by a third party. In fact, I wouldn't be able to use this software if it was not verified and approved, and I would strongly urge you never to use any software without a third party's stamp of approval. Okay, so now we got that out of the way, let me explain how I got hold of the only system in the world that makes you guaranteed profits of at least $1,000 a day. It all started back in 2010 when I gave birth to 2 beautiful twin girls. I would love to show you a picture, but I must protect their identity now that I've accumulated all of this wealth. Yes, I know, it's the mama bear in me. Anyway, after giving birth, my plan was to stay on maternity leave for 6 months and then return to my job as a data scientist at Genial Binary Analytics. Now, in case you've never heard of Genial Binary Analytics, we are one of the largest providers of statistics and analytics for trading news companies like Bloomberg, Business News Network and more. I had only been at the company for 2 years, but I was showing such a gift for analytics and data that my boss promised me a position as Chief Technology Officer once I returned from maternity leave. That meant a big bump in salary, but also many more long, excruciating hours at work. And with 2 newborn babies, I really didn't know how I was going to manage. Time was ticking by, and I was spending every waking minute bathing, feeding, and changing the diapers of my newborns. You know, just enjoying the glamorous life of a new mother. Do you have children of your own? If you do, then you know all about the sleepless nights, the sudden lack of time and inability to do even the simplest things. But of course, it was all worth it because the love I felt for my children was not like anything I had ever experienced before. Still, between you and me, it was definitely one of the hardest moments of my life. Then just 5 months into my maternity leave, one of my children got sick. And there's nothing more heartbreaking and difficult than having a sick child. Now, I don't know if it's the phenomenon of being a twin, but about 24 hours later, the other child got sick too. So there I was with 2 sick children, having to lug them to the hospital day in and day out, and with a husband who was always away on business. With just a few weeks left until I had to go back to Genial Binary Analytics, I was faced with a major decision. Either I had to get a full-time nanny, which we simply could not afford, or I would have to quit my job and stay at home with the kids full-time. The decision weighed heavily on me. If I quit my job, we would have to depend on just one modest income to feed our entire family. What was I to do? Every day I woke up with emails from my boss asking me to give him a specific start date, and every day I looked at those emails with tired eyes, closed them and put my head in my hands and wept. One particularly difficult day, when both my twins were sneezing and coughing, I switched on Bloomberg TV to catch the latest news of the stock market. And while I was staring at the screen, I noticed a peculiar pattern. There seemed to be a Chartuvian formula staring back at me on the screen. How could this be, I thought. I was utterly exhausted and my head was foggy, but I was sure my mathematical expertise was not failing me. I paused the TV and immediately grabbed a hold of my notebook and calculator and started furiously crunching the numbers. I actually still have that notebook from that fateful day. If you've never heard of a Chartuvian formula, here's what it is in plain old English. It's a loophole. Chartuvians are extremely rare and almost impossible to find. In fact, leading mathematicians spend their entire careers trying to find loopholes for the astronomical system so we can build better rockets, and loopholes for the agricultural system so we can grow vegetables in deserted environments. But never did I think I would be on the brink of discovering a loophole for the stock market system. Even if my formula checked out, the hard work was not even close to being over. It's not like you just wake up and create a formula and you're done. You have to prove and disprove and go through an entire lengthy process to determine if the formula holds its weight. Still, I don't know what it was, call it mother's intuition or a sign from the universe, but I knew I was onto something big, something major, something that would completely transform the lives of my family and a few select others in the world. So I went straight to my computer, typed up a resignation letter and emailed my boss. I deactivated my email account because I knew that my life was about to change forever. But wow, I could never have guessed at that time that I would have everything I have now. So for the next 3 months, actually exactly 94 days, I retreated to my coffee table and I went through the grueling process of crunching the numbers. Just like clockwork, every morning I woke up at 5 a.m. when the markets open and started crunching the numbers. I crunched and crunched until markets close. And every day, my formula worked without fail. I was elated. It was like I was living a dream. After the 16th day, I was finally ready to put my money where my mouth is and test my formula for real. So I opened a trading account. I deposited $250 because I figured it's exactly the minimum amount required to see incredible results. Nervously, I made my first trade. And within 1 hour, my account jumped from $250 to $273. $23 profit in just 1 hour wasn't too bad. So once again, I took my notebook and calculator and furiously used the formula to calculate my next trade. This time, my formula told me to click put, so I did, and I made another $79. 10 hours later, I found myself with a profit of $781. Not one bad trade. I was hooked. I couldn't get enough. I didn't sleep that entire night and couldn't wait to get to my account at 5 a.m. the next morning when the markets opened. I kept on like this for 3 weeks. My account balance skyrocketed to an incredible $17,317.91. I was over the moon happy. I felt invincible and like I was harbouring the best-kept secret in the world. But I have to tell you, it was hard work. All day, every day, I was crunching the numbers. My hands grew tired, but I just couldn't stop trading. I was addicted to the thrill of making more and more money. So I decided to create a program that runs my algorithm on its own, on complete autopilot. See, my formula is tailored, fit for binary option. That means the result is either black or white, right or wrong, yes or no. With binary option, you either click call or put. So your chances of profiting are just 50%. Here's the problem. Most people treat binary options like they're playing blackjack at the casino. But with my loophole, trading isn't a gamble. The profits from my system are guaranteed. So why aren't more people doing this? Well, the truth is, most people don't know how to crack the code. At last check, a formula like this is only discovered once every 1,000 years. Finally, after a grueling 3 months, I programmed the Profit Hacker system. I'll admit, it's not the most beautiful looking program out there, but it uses the only reliable algorithm in the world that allows you to rake in profits on complete autopilot. Now I can sit back and play with my kids while I make more money than I could have ever dreamt possible, all with just a few mouse clicks every day. Once I hit the $500,000 mark, I was ready to bring in a few people to my inner circle and allow them to become beta testers of the Profit Hacker system. I'll let you hear how much they made straight from the horse's mouth.
Sonia, I still can't believe how much money I have in my bank account. I have $193,183.13 after just 90 days. Before that, I didn't know anything about trading. I couldn't tell you what call or put even meant. I'm now retired and living my dream life. I am forever grateful for everything you've done for me. You've truly changed my life.
It's been a dream of mine to go to Bora Bora, and after just 4 days of using your system, I can finally take my wife on the honeymoon we've always dreamed of. And the best part is, the profits will keep coming in even from the beach. I can't thank you enough, Sonia.
Let's go, darling. I don't want to miss the plane.
Wow, there are no words to describe what your system has done for my life. I used to work at a job that I absolutely hated with a dictator for a boss, and after just 2 weeks I made enough to be able to quit my job and take off with my family to spend the summer in Italy.
Now, you might be wondering why I'm telling you all of this. You might even be wondering how much money I'm asking for this system. Well, this system is not for sale. I'm not asking you for a penny today. Here's what this is all about. I'm actually up for the award for Best Binary Application, and I need your help if I'm to win first place. Why? Well, for 2 reasons. The first is that I currently have 25 members in the inner circle, and I need 10 fresh new members to use the system and make me a video explaining exactly how much they made in the first 30 days. So that's 10 new additions to the inner circle who will get instant access to the software for free. Again, that's 10 people who want to escape the shackles keeping them chained to the desks of their miserable jobs so they can finally enjoy their freedom. And the second thing I need you for is that I urgently need your feedback on the look and design of the platform. I need a fresh, new perspective like yours to tell me how to make the platform beautiful so I can take home the grand prize at the competition. Because I must admit, right now, it's not the prettiest software out there. But boy, does it work. Seriously, this formula is far from luck. None of our traders have had a losing trade. I'm the only one in the world who has been able to crack the binary code and create a completely automated program that makes our members religiously nail a profit of at least $1,110 per day. Most traders are stressed because they haven't hacked the system. They rely on theory and what-if scenarios. Every single dollar I've profited along with the members of our inner circle has been 100% stress and hassle-free. It's great to have made $1,281,991.34 in the past 6 months, but it's even better to have made the money with zero stress. See, it's all about enjoying life and freedom. That's what everyone wants. You wake up whenever you want, no alarm clock, and no more wasting your life commuting to that miserable job you hate. You buy whatever you want when you want it. Most people never get to enjoy that freedom and wind up dying broke. Luckily for you, you get to take advantage of 3 months of sleepless nights of me staying up trying to crack this code. You don't have to do any of the work and you get to enjoy automatic profits. All you have to do to activate your free membership into our inner circle is enter your email address below right now. Do it right now. This is your only chance to get your hands on this one-of-its-kind system, and you get instant access all for free. I can only give away 10 free memberships, and all I need is for you to record a video telling me exactly how much you profited within the first 30 days and give me feedback on the look of the software. To get started, just enter your info in the form below this video and click on the button. You will then be taken to the next page where you will learn exactly how to start making money instantly, with absolutely no risk. When the spots are gone, they're gone for good. This is your one chance to finally enjoy the financial freedom you deserve. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Seriously, there are no disappointed members in our inner circle. Now all you have to do is do what you know is right. Enter your information below and click that button. See you on the other side.